Señoras y señores, a su ingreso al juez central, Juan Ignacio Londero, con 28 años, el argentino tiene un título ATP conseguido en Córdoba durante la temporada 2019 y en el mismo año llegó a la final de Baez. Esta temporada ya llegó a semifinales de Córdoba y comenzó el Chile Dama Invierno 2022 en la quali de Argentina. El aplauso es para Juan Ignacio Londero. Sebastian Baez, a sus 21 años, ocupa actualmente el puesto 78 del ranking ATP. Esta temporada llegó a...
Hello and welcome again from Santiago for day 3 of the Chile Open. And it is a day when quarter-final places are up for grabs. 4 matches to bring you today. And the first of those is an all-Argentina encounter between one of the rising stars of Argentinian men's tennis, Sebastian Baez, here at 7 in the seedings, up against the more experienced qualifier Juan Ignacio Londero, who's had quite a lot of tennis already this week here in Santiago, coming through 2 rounds of qualifying and a tough opening match. But looking forward to seeing Sebastian Baez, both these players looking to reach their second quarter-final of 2022. Both had good runs in Cordoba a few weeks ago. We'll be looking to book their place in the last 8. Argentina then guaranteed a representative from this match in the quarterfinals on Friday. Empire in the chair for this first match, Patricio Esteves, also from Argentina. So a more overcast day today, the only day of the week forecast to be anything other than nice and bright sunshine. So our opening match here on day 3, Sebastian Baez, the number 7 seed, up against his Argentine teammate and compatriot, Juan Ignacio Londero, the qualifier. Here is the draw, shaping up very nicely indeed. Baez coming through in straight sets against Varillas from Peru. And as I mentioned, Londero having to come from a set down and dig deep, almost 3 hours he took to get through against Thomas Echeverri in the opening round. And the winner of this match will play either Thiago Montero or Federico Del Bonis. They are in action later on today. In fact, they are 3rd match on this court in the evening session. So on an overcast day, we are, I'm afraid, expecting a little bit of rain possibly later on today. We'll hopefully get through the first 2 matches of the day session before that arrives. So Sebastian Baez then, just 21 years old, as I mentioned, a real rising star of Argentine tennis, and only 5'7", so one of the smaller players on the tour, same height as his teammate Diego Schwartzman. Just off his career high, enjoying the best period of tennis of his career. 2019, he was outside the top 500 and has just raced through the rankings, as you can see there, over the last couple of years. Still waiting for that first career title, not surprisingly, but he has reached a quarter-final, as I mentioned, in Cordoba. 6 challenger titles to his name, all of them won last year. Really is in a rich vein of form. A very, very exciting player, very elegant ground strokes, as you will see if you've not seen Sebastian Baez play before. Very quick around the court. The footwork is immaculate, and he's very, very much at home on the red clay here in Latin America. This is the last leg of the Golden Swing.
2 minutes.
So his opponent today, someone he's met just once before on challenger level, so the first meeting at full tour level, 28-year-old Juan Ignacio Londero, who, as I mentioned, has come through 2 rounds of qualifying and a tough first round match, aiming for his second quarter-final of the season, some way off his best ranking of 50, and that achieved in 2019 by some distance, the best season of his career. Got his first tour win went on to win the title in Cordoba, his one and only title. And as I mentioned, reached the semi-final at that same event this year, just a few weeks ago, where he lost to Ramos Viñolas, who is the number 2 seed here in Santiago this week. So quite unusual to have 2 players under 6 foot in height doing battle. Just shows you that it's not all about height and power. Movement as well, absolutely vital. And this player, Londero, was very scratchy in the first round. He really had to just dig deep and find a way through. It's quite ugly at times. First meeting at full tour level, but I mentioned they met last year in Buenos Aires at a challenger in the second round, and Baez came through that 3 and 4. So he will start as favourite here, certainly on paper.
Final del calentamiento.
Our first match then on day 3 here in Santiago is an all-Argentina affair. Sebastian Baez, the 21-year-old, the rising star, up against Juan Ignacio Londero, the qualifier. This for a place in the quarter-final on Friday. First of 4 matches here on this court today. Facundo Bagnis against Ugo Delian will be our next match, not before 2 o'clock. So Baez will get us underway.
Play.
Confident start from Londero. He was extremely animated in his first round match. Almost constant monologue commentary going on.
It's yours. 15.
Courts have been heavily watered, and so will be still a little bit heavy, and we saw players yesterday in the first match using the drop shot to good effect. Well, a shaky start here from Baez. Londero looking to pounce straight away. That's good hustle from Baez.
Iguales. Deuce.
Moves very well, as I mentioned. Good hitting from both players.
Ventaja Baez.
Baez likes to get on the front foot. Low centre of gravity. Again, similar in stature to Diego Schwartzman. Andres Schneider there on the right. Well, that's a gutsy hold, fending off two early breakpoint opportunities.
First.
Happy memories of this court and this club for Baez. He made his full tour debut here just a year ago at this tournament. Lost his first round match that year to Holger Rune. Much more positive start there from Londero, even though he didn't secure the break. He was very scratchy in the early stages of his first round match.
Al servicio Juan Ignacio Londero.
And there's the first drop shot. I sensed it might be coming. And it's a good play because the court is still very heavy and not coming up off the clay anywhere near as high as when the clay is dried out later on. That's a terrific return from Baez.
14-15.
Nothing really Londero could do with it except just retrieve the ball into play.
Juega el Londero. Un juego igual es Juan.
He's had plenty of tennis this week, Londero, that's for sure. This is his fourth match of the week.
Quince 0. 15. Regresas. 12.
That was a chance.
40 love. Casi. 40-15.
Terrific changing direction and just planting that right foot, punting up the line.
14.
It's good balance. Baez, though, survives. And a second service hold here, but Londero having some joy against his teammates' opening two service games. Still waiting for the first break, though. Baez leading 2-1. So a decent run this year already for this young man in Cordoba. Beat Christian Garin, top seed here and defending champion, impressively in Cordoba. Also beat Fernando Verdasca before losing to Alejandro Tabilo, who was in action on this court last night. The Chilean number 2 getting through, and he will indeed play Christian Garin in the next round. That'll be tomorrow for place in the quarter-final. Round of 16 in Buenos Aires, also for Baez. And then last year, made the semi-finals of the next gen in Turin, beat Musetti and Corda and Gaston before losing to Carlos Alcaraz. So dry, but heavy conditions, a little bit of moisture in the air and the threat of rain later on. It's an overcast day today. Was forecast. Promising to be back to sunshine tomorrow, Thursday, and set fair for the rest of the week, fingers crossed. just long. Was the right call.
0-15.
Londero over pressing with this forehand. Bang on the line, and that's the difference. Londero went long. Baez
0-30.
found the court.
Low 30. Yes.
Mobile phone goes off in the crowd.
Each 15.
Well, he's done well there, as Londero, putting himself under all sorts of pressure. He's only landed 3 of his 9 first serves so far. That's 1 and 1 on drop shots for Londero.
30-40.
He's made 1 and missed 1.
30-40.
And that miss could cost him. Terrific. Well, he played the drop shot to great effect in his first round match.
He won it. Deuce.
Pinning Baez back. Nice and deep behind the baseline. And he knows he's got the disguise and the change of grip at the last minute.
Baez.
Well, here's the emotion we were referring to from Londero in the first match. It's quite combustible. Clean winner, hitting through. And there is the breakthrough. And it goes the way of Sebastian Baez.
Baez gana 3-1. 3-1.
That's an important strike here. Just doing the basics right, keeping the ball back in play.
Gracias, por favor, el teléfono. Señor, el teléfono, por favor. O lo atiende o lo apaga, por favor. Por favor, señoras y señores, los teléfonos en modo silencio o apagados. Gracias.
Well, not for the first time. Baez finds himself with work to do. That's a clean winner. Now then. Chances here to retrieve the break of serve. He had 2 early break points, remember. It's nice and watchful from Baez under the overhead.
30-40.
There is the breakthrough finally at the 4th attempt, and Londero is back on level terms here. A break apiece in this opening set. It's been cat and mouse tennis. Both players feeling their way into this match on a very heavy surface so far. Baez leading 3-2. Well, it's an impressive response there from Londero. Emotionally, mentally, pretty draining first match, as I mentioned. Lots of ebbs and flows, frustration. He could tell he was fighting against his instincts in that match, but just found a way to win ugly, as they say. This man had a brilliant 2021. 44 victories and 7 defeats only in challenger events, 44-7. And he won 6 titles on the challenger circuit last year. Right idea, just got the body position slightly wrong, just opened the face of the body too much. And the face of the racket indeed. Sat up nicely, and Londero was a sitting duck there, had plenty of time to pick his spot. That was a good teasing, dropping ball at the feet of Londero that set up the opportunity. Now then, 3 chances here to restore his lead. And only 1 required. So a 3rd break of serve in 3 games, and it's advantage to Baez once again. That was very, very close to the line, but Baez accepts the call. Yeah, bang on the line. I would suggest he's just telling himself to calm down and take it easy. Well, this is very much the returners period of this first set. 3 more opportunities here for Londero to break back for a second time. Good serve, second serve. Down the tee and finding good accuracy. That's well played. And Londero does indeed strike back for the 2nd time in this opening set. 4 breaks of serve, back to back. And on we go in this opening set.
años que es obligación el uso correcto de mascarilla, cubriendo nariz y boca en todo momento.
Baez leading now by 4 games to 3. Well, Londero was dogged in that first match, as I mentioned, really determined. He saved 7 out of the 10 break points that he faced. Just dug deep and found a way to win. And it feels in this first set as though it might be the same required here today.
Baez. 15. Easy one. 15.
Drifting long again. Londero just can't capitalise here, and he's still struggling with his first serve. He's made just 9 now of 20 first serves, 45%, and it's putting him under huge pressure on the second serve. It's long. Baez with another chance here.
15.
Well, neither player can just do something that, on paper, looks simple. Hold serve.
40. 13-14.
It's long. Baez celebrates again. A third break of serve in this extraordinary opening set.
Baez gana 5 juegos a 3. 5 games to 3.
5 breaks of serve on the bounce. Sebastian Gutierrez there on the left is Baez's coach, long-term coach. Oh, terrific return.
7-6. Lofty.
Well, serving here for the first set, Baez.
Primer servicio. Piece igual. 15-1.
That's well played. Much more disciplined today, Londero.
15-30. 15-30.
And significantly, he's keeping his emotions in check as well. Sebastian Gutierrez there on the left, like a father figure to Sebastian Baez.
Well,
a game point for the server is not something we've had for quite some time. But it's also a set point for Sebastian Baez. There it is, finally. The service hold seals the deal. An extraordinary opening set, 5 breaks of serve, but it's gone the way of the 21-year-old here. Sebastian Baez takes it by 6 games to 3. Well, it just felt as though if Baez could just hold serve at some stage as he continued to break serve almost at will, that would be enough, and so it proved. And here are the numbers, and you can see straight away that the real problem for Londero was not landing enough first serves and just winning 30%, 3 out of 10 first serves points, and not much better behind the second serve either. And it was a match of multiple break point opportunities, 5 breaks of serve altogether, 11 break points between them, and in the end it was just Baez who could hold serve when he needed it most. Just a little bit of attention to the taping on the fingers of Sebastian Baez. But that will feel good. Backing up his first round victory in straight sets.
Señoras y señores, Sebastián Baez está recibiendo ahora tratamiento médico.
That's a nasty blister on the little finger, left hand. Medical timeout appears to have been taken. Didn't actually see the trainer confirm that. So he'll have 3 minutes to apply a new dressing. On goes the mask. So 2 Argentine players here in action here, so guaranteed a representative from Argentina in the last 8 from this match. Another one coming up in our second match, Facundo Bagnis, the number 8 seed against Hugo Bellion from Bolivia. And then in the evening session, Thiago Monteiro, the Brazilian, against the number 3 seed, also from Argentina, Federico Del Bonis. And our last match, the all-Spanish affair, Carlos Tabaner against Albert Ramos Vignolas, seeded 2.
Tiempo. Segundo set. Al servicio de Londero.
So Sebastian Baez all taped up and a set to the good. So Juan Ignacio Londero will have to come from behind yet again if he's to make the quarter-final.
Zero. Lofted.
Just didn't rise off the clay at all. Stayed very low. Occupational hazard on this surface. That's all played. And in patches, Londero has played with great authority. The off forehand, footwork excellent. There's the one into the corner and then inside in for the winner. with excellent work, really wristy forehand, plenty of shape. Much better first serving from Londero in that opening service game.
First game, second serve.
What a contrast. He landed 5 of the 6 first serves in that opening game. Twice as good as the overall percentage for the first set. That was the key. Shot of Andres Schneider there, who's with Federico Coria.
Primer servicio. Third.
Perfect start for Baez. 2 convincing holes here at the start of the second set. A real opportunity here for Baez. Still relatively new on the tour. Just a year since he made his full tour debut here in Santiago. That's a good dig there from Baez. Just making sure that he keeps the errors to a minimum, finding the court, making his opponent play one more ball. Terrific. Once again, it was the backhand down the line doing all the damage.
15-30. 15-30.
Just a squash shot from Londero to retrieve and keep him in the rally.
Let's primer servicio.
Oh, frustration starting to return here.
30-40.
Could he just have taken a few revs off the ball there and found the court? The net court, of course, didn't help. So an early break point here for Baez.
Let's primer servicio.
It's long, it's gift wrapped, and it's an early break here for Baez,
Baez ganando juegos a 1.
who seems to be on his way to another quarter-final here in 2022. Leading now by a set and a break 2-1.
Les recordamos que está estrictamente prohibido fumar en todo el recinto. Muchas gracias.
Well, impressive temperamentally, this young man, just quietly going about his business. His long-time coach there on the left, Sebastian Gutierrez, must be very, very pleased indeed. He's also been mentored by Juan Martín del Potro from time to time. The man on the right is a guest of Baez, local businessman Antonio Carreño. But his rise through the rankings, Baez, outside the top 500 in 2019, ended 2020 at 309, and then just inside the top 100 at the end of last year, 99, and here at 78 this week. Well, here we are on the left of screen. You can see Londero. The monologue is back, the commentary. This is what we saw in the first match. He's absolutely disgusted with himself. Andres Schneider there on the right. Nothing he can do. Just be hoping that Londero can just find a way through, as he did in the opening round against Echeverri. Knows he can break the Baez serve. He did so twice in the first set.
Baez. 15.
Unforced error starting to flow now from the Londero racket. It's all looking very straightforward for Sebastian Baez.
Baez.
First ace of the match.
Baez gana 3-1.
Second ace, I beg your pardon, for Baez. First of this set. But an important hole there. Great defense, really good, just putting the ball back in play. And hope your opponent makes the error, which he duly did. This is a coach's dream from Baez's point of view, just back to basics, putting his opponent under pressure, making as many returns as possible. Oh, terrific. Where did he find that angle from? Tremendous work on the ball. This forehand wasn't too bad and would have left him very exposed, Baez, but trusted himself, clean winner. Nice. It's been a while since we saw the drop shot. Courts have dried out quite substantially since the start of the match. Londero hanging on here.
He was. Deuce. He was. Deuce. Ventaja Londero.
Just long.
Se repite el punto. Ventaja Londero.
Just cannot get over the line here. This, you feel, is a must-hold game for Londero. This man feels a double break is there for the taking. Call, I think, has been overturned.
Ventaja Baez.
It is indeed a third opportunity here for Baez. Terrific, really good hitting. Straight out of the sweet spot, and too much for Londero to handle. And there is the double break in this second set. Baez cruising now in complete control, leading by a set and 4-1. Well, I repeat, very, very impressive indeed from this young man. Remember, he's only 21. It's only a year since he made his full tour debut, and he looks very, very at home, doesn't he, at this level? Certainly 250. Top of the pile when it comes to the Challenger circuit, winning 6 Challenger titles last year alone. Made his full Grand Slam debut in Melbourne at the start of the year, where he beat Ramos Vignolas before losing to Tsitsipas. Pushed Tsitsipas to 4 sets. So again, just a player starting to catch the eye here. So much to admire in men's tennis in Argentina at the moment. The rankings looking very favourable indeed. The strength in depth that they've got. This man, the number 6 in Argentina. Another overall from the chair, from the far side. It was good eyesight from chair umpire.
15. Oops. Gracias, chicos. Easy ones. 15.
Focus.
15.
Concentration key here. He's done the hard work. He's got the double break. Good attacking play. Londero stepped up to squeeze the space on that second serve, and it worked well. Cheeky, but nice. And a rare drop shot from Baez, but judged to perfection. Slight interruption, possible reappearance of the drone that we saw last night. Londero looking around slightly. It's actually one of the speakers that is emitting a low noise, as you can probably hear. So not the drone this time. Just trying to sort the speaker out. It's obviously distracting Londero. There we are. So he's pulled the plug. Just wide. Well, there is one of the breaks of serve retrieved there. Londero has done well. Could have easily have just folded. That's an 8th break of serve in the match. It's all played, using the short ball again. So is this the Londero comeback here?
15.
Remember, he did come from a set down in his opening match.
Juan. 15.
Londero once again distracted by this speaker noise. And there is the offending speaker. It's off. Or maybe not. Well, this is becoming slightly farcical. I can understand why Londero does not want to play with that distraction. Well done, sir.
Gracias. Siéntate, por favor. Gracias.
That's terrific. Just probing away. Cross-court backhand and eventually choosing the moment to spring the drop shot. And that's a couple now. That's a lovely touch and feel.
15, that's it.
With plenty of backspin as well, just to keep it low. That's all played. Smartly again out of the blocks there, showing great court speed.
30-40.
And a chance here to restore his double break. It's long. Again, an unforced error. And Baez does indeed break again for the 6th time in the match. And will come out and serve for a place in the last 8. Leading 6-3, 5-2. Must be quietly pleased with his players' work. Sebastian Gutierrez on the left there. Another great example of a long-term partnership that's been very successful right from juniors. Penny for the thoughts of this man. He's running out of time here. He's back out playing doubles later on today with the man he beat, actually, in the opening round, Thomas Martin Echeverri. Well, he needs to find something special here because this match is running away from him.
Tiempo.
It's the Londero camp. So the insurance policy of the second break of serve is restored. Baez with a chance to serve it out from here. It's on his racket.
Zero pieces. Lofty. Zero 30. Low fuzzy.
Baez making life difficult for himself. Just a sign of perhaps some tightness in the arm. Cannot buy a first serve just when he needs one.
15-40.
Londero not laying down. Almost a role reversal in these two sets. Once again, the breaks of serve continue to come, and Londero is still alive in this match. Just a tense break of serve. Unbelievable. And now it's the 28-year-old who will be serving to stay in the match.
Zero pieces. Lofty. Easy one. 15.
Ambitious.
30-15. 30-15.
Gorgeous, absolutely sublime from Baez on such a big point.
21.
The touch here, the drop shot wasn't too bad, it died. Look at that for touch and feel. Oh, it's caught the line, has it? That is so frustrating for a clay court player.
40.
Goodness me, 2 points from victory.
40-30.
Well, the tennis gods are looking down on Juan Ignacio Londero. Just shot through off the line. Too good. The drop shot not really good enough, but he got away with it.
He won it. Deuce.
And Londero did nowhere near enough off the drop shot.
Oh.
It's away. It's another error, unforced, from Londero. And it's a match point for Sebastian Baez.
He won it. Deuce.
Time for patience and cool heads.
Baez.
Pressure is just building and has been maintained impressively by Baez. It's all over. An extraordinary match that ebbed and flowed. 11 breaks of serve, but in the end, it was the youngster, the younger of the two Argentines, Sebastian Baez, the 21-year-old, who came through impressively, played the bigger points better, much more economical, keeping the ball in play, and he reaches his second quarter-final of the year and his career, and has come through 6-3, 6-3. Well, there are the stats that back up the match there, with Baez certainly impressive behind serve, landing 70% and converting 60% of those into points. But it's the breakpoint opportunities that really told the story. 7 times he was able to break in the match. Londero came back on several occasions, particularly in that first set, but just couldn't hold serve. That was the key thing that eluded both players for periods of this match. But in the end, Baez was spared the nerves of having to serve the match out and got the job done inside an hour and a half. So victory for Baez. Let's hear what he has to say.
Sebastian, congratulations today. Today, Santiago woke up very chilly, cold, weather conditions, no sun. Looks like the court is a lot slower than your previous first round. Does that affect you in any ways, or would you rather have a slower court for you?
I think we have to play with a lot of conditions, so today is a little bit different like yesterday, but I think it's a good place. The court is good, so I'm happy to play well today because it was a tough match, because Juan is a good player, so I'm happy to that.
You've had great success the last 6 months. You played the Next Gen Cup. This year, this is now your second quarterfinals of 2022. What are your expectations on having this year? You're consolidated yourself in the top 100. Does your schedule change or does it maintain?
No, it's like always, I think, because it was a different year, a new year. So I try to be better as I can, and every tournament is a new chance. So I try to do all better for me in this case, and try to be better for the next tournament and the next step.
Well, congratulations and good luck next round.
Thank you.
So let's just update the draw for you. We have our first quarter-finalist here in Santiago. It is Sebastian Baez coming through as the number 7 seed, and he will play the winner of the match between Thiago Montero or Federico Del Bonis. That is the third match on this day, day 3. Our next match will be Federico Baez against Hugo Delian from Bolivia. So one Argentine player safely through. Is the order of play updated. So victory for Baez. Baez against Delian will be our next match, not before 2 o'clock local time, just over 50 minutes from now. And then we have 2 matches for you in the evening session. Montero Del Bonis for the right to meet Baez. And then it's the all-Spanish affair between Carlos Taberner and our number 2 seed. First glimpse of him this week, Alberto Ramos Vignoles. So a short break, back again for the second match in about 50 minutes time.